main man Lucky Lance here, ready for more Ponza action. That's right, I'm back for some more. It's been a few days since I played, but I'll explain a little bit. Like I said, my name's Lance. More importantly, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major_Riot_. That is my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTGA, and Twitter. So if you're watching this on Twitch, please consider following. If you're watching on YouTube, please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And you can always join me on my little flock of birdies on Twitter. So yeah, here we are. Getting ready to play some more Ponza. As you can tell, I enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. When I play Magic the Gathering, I prefer to play Modern. When I play Modern, I prefer to play one of 5 decks that I'm somewhat coherently competent with. Those 5 decks are Jund, Boros Burn, Humans, Grixis, Death Shadow, and you see screen right now, Gruul Ponza Midrange. Gruul Ponza Midrange is my favorite deck. It's a deck I've piloted to the most amount of success, which is very little success on the grand scheme of being a professional Magic player, whatever that means in this day and age, and whatever really that meant ever before. I mean, Magic's not that great of a career, probably, but you know, a man can always have a pipe dream, right? So yeah, let's take a look at the weather here. My favorite thing to do. Weather for Ravensdale, conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 67 degrees. The wind is blowing from the south at 5 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 54%. That's right. Yeah, it's a cloudy day. Summer's over. It's September, guys. In Washington, the weather immediately just gets cloudy and wet. And, you know, it's just going to be cloudy. We're not going to see above about probably 70 for the rest of 2021, which is fine with me. Summer isn't officially over until the 22nd of this month, which is 8 days away. So yeah, let's see here. We are still at, I don't know how this Twitter thing got to 7. I must have had a typo or something, because I am still at 6. I never got 7. So we didn't go down any. We stayed the same at 6. So thank you guys. We are at 172 followers. And believe it or not, despite me being gone for almost over half a week, we went up 3 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you guys very much for that. I really appreciate that. You know, up to 257. So shout out to all 6 followers on Twitter. Shout out to all 172 followers on Twitch. And shout outs to all 257 subscribers on YouTube. And of course, a massive shout out to my one Twitch subscriber who is giving me a little bit of his or her hard-earned money. I really appreciate it. It's absolutely going way above and beyond the Call of Duty. And I appreciate it so much. Like, all I do is ask for you guys just to watch a little bit. Maybe laugh at some of my problems here when I play in the game. And, you know, that's about it. You know, a little bit of your time is all I ask. And I try to keep you entertained as long as I can. And you know, the videos are doing good on YouTube. And, you know, here on Twitch, I'm doing all right, too, for how low brow I am. So, yeah, I was gone for 4 days. A little bit of IRL. Gone for a few days there. Me and the wife went on a vacation to Las Vegas for 3 days. I had a lot of fun. We stayed at Treasure Island. We went down to Fremont, the Fremont Street Experience. I had actually never been to Fremont before. This was the first time my wife has ever been to Las Vegas. I've been to Las Vegas at least 5 times beforehand, but I never went with somebody else. I went by myself because I used to be a lonely bachelor. But I went down there and to Fremont, and we went into the Golden Nugget and El Cortez. El Cortez is a casino I really enjoy. There's a gal I watch on YouTube called Slot Lady, which she's now called All Casino Action, and she plays all of her table games at El Cortez. So it's always been a dream of mine to play Texas Hold'em at El Cortez at that basic red table, and I got to. So I got to mark some off my list of things I've been wanting to do for years. I hadn't been to Las Vegas in 5 years. I kind of, you know, got out of it. You know, there's only so many times you go to Vegas by yourself before you're just like, what am I doing this for? Yeah, I did do gambling. I enjoy gambling. I don't have a gambling problem. I know all gambling addicts say that, but yeah, I did gambling. I think I gambled. I don't know how many hours I gambled, but yeah, I gambled. I think I lost, like, over the course of 3 days, I think I lost about $700. My wife actually won $800 by pure accident. And I've never won money in Las Vegas. I've won money I should say all the time. I've won money many times here in Washington State at the Indian casinos. But I've never gone to Las Vegas and left the place a winner because he gambles so much. Right? The house always has edge. But after the first day of us being there, I was up $100. So I was like, oh my God, this is the first day I've ever finished gambling in Las Vegas and I'm actually up money. And it was actually not bad. You know, the whole reason I lost even that amount was because I let my wife play Pai Gow with me. And she didn't know how to play, so I was basically playing 2 hands of Pai Gow, and the table turned really sour. So instead of me losing $200, I lost $400 on it. Ban Ragavan, Aku TV. Ban Ragavan, huh? Well, I mean, I don't know if Ragavan needs to be banned. I think the card that needs to be banned probably the most is like Luris. I mean, not Luris. Mistress Bobble should probably be banned. It was a problem years ago, and it's a huge problem now. So anyways, guys, let me quit talking about my vacation there. It was awesome. We had a lot of good times. Ate a lot of good food. Went to the Marvel's Avengers station, and then which was okay. It was mostly meant for children, or I don't know. And then we went to Mirage and went and looked at the Siegfried and Roy's tiger, lion, and dolphin exhibit and got to see a dolphin show. That's the first time in my life I've ever seen dolphins up close and personal. You know, the dolphins were only like, I don't know, 3 feet away from me. You know, I could reach out and touch them, but I didn't. And they were jumping and making their noises, and people were throwing fish in their mouth. It was pretty fun. So it was a great vacation. It was funny because last night, Monday Night Football was Baltimore at Las Vegas, and I had to keep driving past that stadium, literally to the airport that day, which was hilarious. They kept showing the strip, and I'm like, oh, there's Treasure Island. We were just there today, haha. And but whatever. So, anyways, guys, here are the deck. It's the same basic stock list you all know and love, or at least I hope you know and love. At least the list I've been using for a while. I did take out Collector Oof and Void Mirror. And I brought back in Wet of the Storm. Why? Just because I like it. And I brought in 2 copies of Engineered Explosives, mostly for Hammer Time, and it does work also against the Temur Rhinos. It gets put on 0. I do have to be careful sometimes. This can take out my own Utopia Sprawls. There's really no good answer for Ponza with a lot of this stuff. If I play Fracturing Gust, I mean, it takes out my own Blood Moons and shit. Yeah, I gain 2 life, but, you know, Blood Moon's kind of how I win a lot of times, so... I think Engineered Explosive might do well. We'll see how it does. Probably never see down Hammer Time today. Or the whole week. I'm only streaming, so far I know of, today and Thursday. I was going to go today, Wednesday and Thursday, but I came back from vacation, went to work, and I have to do more work stuff. So, Aku TV ended up with 4 Gutshots main deck every deck. Wow. Just for Ragavan, 4 Gutshots. That is interesting. I think 4 Lightning Bolts would do better. Right? Couldn't you just put in 4 Shocks? Not have to pay 2 life? Gutshot's not very good. I've never liked that card. I mean, the only time I ever saw it like be reasonable play was like Arc-like Phoenix, and that quickly gotta play them turn 0. I guess. I mean, Ragavan's like a really good card, but it's not like if you can find a blocker and they can't get removal, then Ragavan's pretty bad. Like, Ragavan's an amazing card. Like, it's one of the best cards in the game easily. Well, I don't know about easily, but it's really good. One of the best cards from Modern Horizons 2. But I'm not sure if it's like bannable. Like, I'd much rather see them ban Urza's Saga and Mishra's Bauble. Mishra's Bauble should probably have been banned years ago. But there were always bigger fish to fry, right? It was Oko, Hogak, KCI. You know, there's always something more menacing than Mishra's Bauble. I think we may have gotten to the point where Mishra's Bauble has become the most menacing thing. And, you know, it probably should be banned at this point. Because Mishra's Bauble lets you look at the top of your deck, look at the top of your opponent's deck, lets you decide when to fetch or not to fetch, right? If you see that on top, you don't like it, you fetch it away. If you like it, you leave it, you draw it. It's hella good if it's an instant. Like, my god, that's a lightning bolt. Hell yeah. And then also it puts on Delirium now, which has always been a problem. I mean, Delirium Shadow or Traverse Shadow, whatever they used to call it, when it had green, it had like, you know, what was the card they were using? The Delve card, the green Delve. Become Immense. You know, it added, you know, stuff for that. It had Delirium, Hooting Mandrills sometimes would show up. But they probably should just ban that card. I mean, it's gotten to the point where I think we just have to. Alright, let's see here. Alrighty, well, am I going first? No, I'll mulligan this. I'll try once for a mulligan. Maybe not. I don't know. It is somewhat functioning. But before we get to that, folks, we got to get to my favorite part, and perhaps your favorite part as well. Mountain Dew! That's right. A can of Baja Blast. I haven't had Mountain Dew in like 5 days, so this is going to be particularly tasty. And we all know the video/stream doesn't start until I crack open a can. Oh yeah, it's official now. We're in it. The hell that I'm keeping. Thought sees away one of my lightning bolts. I got one for your Ragavan, right? Oh. Oh my, it appears to be Tron. I appear I made a horrible mistake here. Good Lord. Help me. Please don't just have turn 3 fucking Karn. Okay, well they don't have turn 3 Karn. Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth? Why exactly would they need that? If they're Mono G Tron. It's not like it's... I guess they're afraid of Voidmere? I'm not entirely sure. Alright, good shit here. I mean, we're going to be able to get them off of Tron one way or another. Either through Pillage or through Blood Moon. Expedition map. Yeah, I know it's Voidmere. I mean, it's just... Voidmere is really bad against Mono G-Tron. Alright, I guess I'll stomp him during the end step. Stompy, stompy. Try another forest. No, I don't think so. I could fetch for a mountain here. Maybe I'll do that. Just keep thinning the deck, you know, while I can. Get a basic mountain. Hey, bud, here you go. Guess what? Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth is now Yavimaya, basic mountain. Probably going for the green source here. Now, this is the only deck you play against that you do not want to pillage the forest. Because if they find a way to get rid of Blood Moon, then all of a sudden they are unlocked. So, you want to make sure... What is he looking for here? You want to make sure just to keep hitting their You want to keep hitting the towers and stuff. Liquid Metal Coating, like I'm going to let that resolve, right? So let's... Make sure I do this right. Let's pillage... Which one did he play first? He searched for the mine. This is always difficult. Let's just bolt the stupid car and get it out of here. He's got a lot of cards still in hand. And he searched for mine, right? Yeah, searched for mine. I always hit tower. Just hit the tower. I don't know. Alright, I mean... Another basic forest? Alright. Man, that is a lot of lightning bolts. Please cast this. There we go. Alrighty. Please find something good. A Bloodbraid Elf would be amazing here. What's all this green mana for? Is this like that Eldrazi-tron? That green Eldrazi-tron? Oh, fuck. Yes, he doesn't have the 5th land. We get to swing in once at least. Damn it, another Arbor Elf. Alright, we hold the other Arbor Elf just in case he gets the other land. I mean, this is looking pretty rough here. What is going on? He didn't expedition map for another Tron land. I'm pretty confused there. He expedition mapped for a basic forest, right? What the fuck? Maybe, I don't know. They're not. I guess maybe they're looking for. But why? I don't see this generally with Eldrazi-tron. I am perplexed. I am confused. That is not what I wanted. Alright, well, everything's gonna die here, it looks like. He's at 2. Damn it. Klothys, Lightning Bolt, Chandra, Stomp. Anything. Ah, fuck. Step Stompy. Pawns is back, yep. Against, looks to be like some sort of weird, strange. Yes. This kind of sucks, but we'll do it. Just get that Thragtusk out of there, right? That doesn't make any sense because he's got the Oblivion Stone. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I think we just swing first. Okay, This thing doesn't have haste, so I guess we can. I think it's still best for me to hold the Fury right now. How you been, Stompy? Glad you're here, man. This is never as easy as people make it out to be. I had him down to 2. He got back up to 6. There is another different, more angry Thragtusk. He's at 11. Does he have like 4 Thragtusks in hand? Because if he does, we have some problems. Man. This is a situation where Glorybringer would look better. This fucking Oblivion Stone. Send them both. No, I don't want to. I don't want to have the Windswept Heath tapped because he might blow up my Blood Moon. Yeah. Beast tokens. I can't even swing with Fury because he'll double block. This is a case where Glorybringer would have been a better creature in this particular situation. So now I would assume. So yeah, he's gonna crack the Oblivion Stone. So we definitely block one. Okay, well let's get in here. He'll crack in response to me swinging, and then we can hit the Urza's Tower. That's what he searched for, right? We'll hit the Urza's Tower with the pillage. That's what we gotta do. Whoosh. Alright, well. Son of a bitch. He's still got an incredible amount of mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess he still can't play Karn or Ugin. Well. Oh my god. I flooded out. I could not defeat him. He was at 2. And he top decked back-to-back Thragtusk, I think. So another sad defeat for Ponza, it looks like here. And this is probably a Wormcoil Engine. Sundering Titan. And you can't quite play that yet, right? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. Wow, what the fuck? 4 Thragtusk in this guy's list? We lost because my deck refused to function after a while. I have a lot of lands. I need a Glorybringer, and I don't have Glorybringer in this list. We had him at 2. He gained 15 life. Chandra's not going to do anything. All right, that's enough. Wow, I haven't been able to beat Tron with pawns in a while. Like, I can't beat him anymore. It's sad. So I may have to tickle the top of my mouth with a shotgun pretty soon. Really all I got left is Cindermines. I took out Oof. And Scavenging Ooze is horrible in this matchup, so that's obviously got to come out. Endurance is kind of neat to try and hit, like, have a flash creature. But I'm not sure if it's better or worse than Bone Crusher. I don't think Endurance is any better. I don't want to be shuffling shit back in. I guess I have to do it to my own. Let's go with this. 1 turn too late there with the pillage. No, that's not going to work. We're down to 5. This is why people hate Ponza. We're down to 4. It just barely works sometimes. We got to keep this out of sheer desperation. Sup, them greenies? How you doing, man? Put on bottom. That's all I got. Moles to 3. Opponent has mold to 3, and they probably got to keep 3 Tron lands here. Hit the mines and power plants. So they could have to tap the tower in order to get anywhere. They lose a man. I don't know. Is that true? So they kept 3. I would assume they just kept 3 Tron lands. I have to assume that's what just happened there. I guess we try to speed the clock up by bolting them. It's about as good as going to do. It's usually not good enough to take out a Karn. There's a Sprawl. Speeds me up. We need Blood Moon off the top. Or Pillage. Just -1 Ren all day. Boy. That's the end of the game. Alright, well, let's see how fast I lose here. Oh, they had a forest. I am shocked. Alright, find that power plant. There it is. Alright, we have one more chance here. One more go at this. Can I find Pillage? Or can I find Blood Moon? This is it. Unless he's got nothing in his hand. Bloodbraid Elf, we have another separate, different, extra chance. Come on, Bloodbraid. Do it. For great justice, Pillage. All right. Okay, we'll do your theory, Stompy. We'll hit the kill in the mine here instead of the tower. So let's go ahead and hit that. And let us not forget to pick up with Ren here. That's huge, actually. One more mana's good. All right. I'm going to get another basic forest here. Say top deck Blood Moon. All right, come on. Stompy. Swing for 3, stomp, and cast Bone Crusher. Sounds good to me. All right. Pick up Windswept Heath. Stomp. Cast Bone Crusher. Do I hold a land just to try and... I guess I can hold a land. So I have 3 shots at Pillage if this emblem comes off. I'm going to put one on the field just in case. All right, here we go. Where is that mine? That's not a mine, but it's probably... Oh, it's not. I guess Thrake Tusk is 5 mana. All right. Here we go. Red, red, red. 2 red, 2 red. I need 1 more mana, I guess. So if I top deck a land, that's okay. I top decked a land. All right. All right. Make sure red, 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 green, red, red, green, red, red, green. All right. I think I did this right. That should be 6 mana. I probably should have emblem first. Oh, man. That could have been a disaster there. All right, let's get that emblem. Pillage. Look at this. Good Lord. Oh, my God. Oh, that is nasty. Double Pillage with Flashback or Retrace. What the hell? Yes, I could have Lightning Bolted them for game, but fuck it. All right, Renin 6 emblem. Who's excited for Renin 7? Anyone? Probably nobody, right? I tell you what to get hyped for. Renin 8. I hear that one's going to be good. Maybe someday they'll make a Ren and make a. I should have bolted Stompy. You're 100% correct. I just really wanted to get Adam with the pillages. This is a hand that looks good if I can find that third land. I'm going second. I want to see if I can't find an accelerant. I found accelerant. I'm keeping. In fact, I found two. Putting one Arbor Elf on the bottom works for me here. Renin 69. Oh, that's for only fans of MTGO. The hand, are you talking about the hand I mold? I just, you want to get an accelerant because we're going second. And I have an accelerant now, as long as they don't dismember it. You know, I'm definitely playing Stomping Ground first. Opponent mulligan to what, 6? So we both took a mulligan there. You know, I didn't know what OnlyFans was until like a month ago. And I don't know why people were so excited for it. They were like, I had to go like read. I was like, what the hell is this? Because I heard it on the news or something. And all these women were angry and whatever. And I was like, what is such a big news about that? They've had this shit forever. The online cam girls or whatever it's supposed to be. Wow, Season Pyro showed up. The reason I'm playing Stomping Ground first is I want to keep drawing lands. So I'm going to try and draw a land again. Alright. Get a basic forest here. And I guess we'll pillage the power plant. So when they just played. Please don't have dismember. He's either quaking in his boots because he's afraid of Blood Moon, or maybe pillage, or he's just slow rolling this dismember. One of two options here. Hate when opponents go slow like this. Granted, I'm not a fast player myself. I think a lot. You know, that's one thing people criticize Reed Duke about, is he thinks a lot, and he takes a while to make any decisions generally. Even when the decision's obvious, he still weighs every decision. I think that's the right way to play most of the time. And I'm not saying I'm any good like Reed Duke is, but, you know, I think it's the right way to play. Not just immediately just doing what feels right. I mean, once in a while that can be okay, you know. But I'm sure people will watch me double pillage the opponent instead of bolting, double bolting them for game last game, giving them an extra turn, and scratch their heads. But I don't know, it just seems so right to do double pillage on the same turn. You know, take out all the Tron lands. It's a pretty rare opportunity, especially with Retrace. So, also check that off the bucket list. You know. But it looks like we're going to be here a while. I don't know what's going on with the opponent. Maybe Salty Rage. Maybe my favorite excuse is the turkey is basting. So he's got to go over and check on that. You know, he's like, ah, shit. Knew I should have started playing MTGO with that turkey in the oven. Does anybody actually just randomly buy full turkeys outside of holiday season, like in the middle of like April? Does anyone buy like a 20-pound turkey or a 10-pound turkey? Does anyone do that? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever heard of that before. Like, you know, turkeys are like November, December time. You know, maybe January. You know, but I don't think I've ever seen someone picking up, you know, a big turkey out of the frozen food section and just being like, I'm bringing home a turkey. It's fucking April 8th. Like, okay. Yeah, power plant. Turkey in the oven. Good old baster. You know, as some kids call them, Canadian squirt guns. Blast Zone, okay. I think it's best to play Klothys here, unless I top deck a land, and then I'll play Bloodbraid Elf. Just Klothys just becomes a continuous problem for the opponent. No green mana, so we don't have to worry about an army of fucking Thragtusk. I did not carry enough spears for the Thragtusk. The Thragtusk flavor text says, like, carry 2 spears. Get it? Because when you kill the one, the baby shows up, the 3/3. The teenage Thragtusk. They should make a bigger Thragtusk, right? Like a 10 mana Thragtusk that's like you can't carry enough spears. So it's like a fucking like 8/5, and when it dies, it makes a token that's a 5/4, and when that token dies, it makes a 3/2. It's like one of those Russian doll things. You keep opening up and the figure keeps getting smaller. Imagine that card. That would be insane. I'd probably yell at that card many times. Fucking 10 mana, massive Thragtusk. I mean, they did it with Gargadon, right? They had Greater Gargadon, Lesser Gargadon, and they just made a regular Gargadon. Just Gargadon. They should have called it normal or medium or regular. You know, they're not that creative. Brad Nelson was stumped on that. He's like, I guess just Gargadon? Like, really, Brad? We can go with regular Gargadon. You have Greater, Lesser, how about regular? Basic Gargadon. I don't know. Just waiting for the opponent that's taking, you know, several minutes per turn here. His last turn took about 3 damn minutes. So, probably that turkey. He's reading the instructions about it. He's looking on his phone. He's got his video, his YouTube, how to fucking cook a turkey in an oven. You know, he's probably like all stressed out. He's kind of in a tough spot here. He's doing all right in this game, but, you know, he's all stressed. The oven, he's not sure how to use it. He can't figure out how to press the timer buttons up. His wife or significant other isn't home that usually operates the oven, but he wants to surprise him, her, or whatever with a beautiful, delicious butterball turkey meal. And he's fucking it up. And I'm making it even worse for him. He's Tron playing as Ponza. This is game 3, so on the draw here. That's never good. But, you know, I mean, turkey in the oven's always exciting. My wife made me steaks in the oven one time, and they turned out pretty good, you know. And it didn't say he was double queued, so maybe he's double queued now, Manure Butt. But yeah, he may have double queued up on that. What was the thing they promoting? Hoping he's not trying to snipe me. You would need to play this slow to snipe me. There's no reason to do that. Like, look at my hand. I have literally, like, I guess I could play Season Pyro next turn, but I'm not going to. That'd be pretty dumb. I think I want to play Klothys. The argument you'd make with Season Pyro, if you played it next turn, or if I played it next turn, is that I could try to dig deeper to find Blood Moon, Pillage, that kind of stuff. But I think it's still just best for the Klothys. Klothys is a clock he cannot remove, barring a Karn Liberated. Or an Ugin. I guess Ugin removes it too. But right now he's still at least 2 more turns. I'm hoping to draw a land, that way I can get Bloodbraid Elf. Plus Klothys playing it will fix my mana, right? But, you know, playing the Seasoned Pyromancer could technically put 4 power and toughness on the field. Alright, found that land. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Another basic forest here. Just in case Blood Moon arrives. There we go. Come on, Bloodbraid. Bust this game open. Oh, there it is. Bloodbraid doing its fucking job. Look at that shit. Cascading into a Blood Moon. Vicious. Absolutely vicious. Who says 3/2 haste cascade ain't good no more? Fuck that. Not only do all your lands turn into mountains, but now you got a 3/2 on top of you. All right, that was a pretty sweet turn. That couldn't have gone any better. It's about as good as things could get. Sure. Gotta go for that basic forest. I may die to an army of Thragtusks again. That's what I died to in game 1. He got stuck underneath Blood Moon and Pillages. Eventually it was the Oblivion Stone. So now I'm missing Collector Oof again. Like, fuck. I can Modern's too big to ever have the right sideboard. It's just impossible. Like, I took Collector Oof because it just doesn't do a lot against, you know, Hammer Time and some of the other artifact decks around right now. But it would be amazing here. You know, like, what? What do I need to do? What did I do wrong? Fuck, I'm tired today. You know, whenever you come back from vacation, like the day after you've returned from your vacation is just always brutal. That's why a lot of people take an extra day off. You know, I thought about it today. I was like, should I go in? Should I go into work? And I did. Because I'm a dedicated hard worker, I guess. And, ugh, man, I'm tired. At least I don't have to think a lot in this match so far. 4 Gutshot is the best sideboard. 4 Gutshot, that would really help me out in this. 4 Gutshot, just bring it in. Bring in the Gutshots against Tron. Many lulls would be had. Yeah, like I said, I think it's Kloth this time. We do not want to play the other Blood Moon, because if they do find... oh shit, I can turn on Klothys there. But I think it's best for me just to swing for 4 here, because I'll miss out on a damage if I tap and bring the Arbor Elf in. And I don't want to miss out on damage. I want to get as much damage as quickly as possible. I mean, Gutshot against Ragavan, I guess, you know... like, so the idea here, Aku, I think what you're trying to tell me is they play Ragavan, right? And they're going first. So you want to not only be able to kill the Ragavan, but do something else with your mana, right? So you Gutshot the Ragavan, or the Dragon Rage Chandler, whatever. Yep, there's the forest. And then you are able to then also Thoughtseize them. Makes sense. All about that. It's not a terrible plan. Karn the Great Creator. Okay. Depending on what I draw here, then opt. Okay, you're using blue-red. All right. So I think depending on what I draw here, if I devour a land with Klothys, I'm hoping to top deck a land again, because then I can eat something that's not a land with Klothys, dealing 2 more damage. Look at that. Ah, it's the wrong fucking land. I needed a non-forest. Damn it. But we'll eat that power plant, because now I can throw down Seasoned Pyro, make a token. Again, I want to keep the Blood Moon. Eat the power plant. That's exceptional greed, Aku. That is greed. That is greatness at any cost, running 4 Gutshot in the side. Yeah, red. Discarding Arbor Elf and Forest. Okay. Swing on in for 8. You know, I'm liking where things are going right now. I don't know if I've ever seen Infect run Gutshot. You know, because they have Blighted Agent. Generally, Blighted Agent. Some decks I've seen just cannot stop Blighted Agent. They don't have removal. Thragtusk time? Is it time for me to deal with these fucking Thragtusks again? Pretty rough to deal with. Look up to 10. Oh no, it's just Karn the Great Creator. What would this do? Ancient Stirring. I guess he's just giving up, right? That's true. Yeah, Blight Agent means you can't have a turn 2 win. What is happening here? Ensnaring Bridge. Alright, well, we win, guys. We win. Is the turkey officially... Hopefully this guy's going to have a nice turkey dinner after this. You know, all that hard work he put in. You know. Like, this has been a forever match. Like, this has gone on... This should not have gone on this long. It's been almost, what, 35 minutes. Oh, my God. And the sad part is this league ends, right? This is only the first match of the league. I've played... Now, I took a little while to play the first match. I admit, I'd like to tell people on my vacation and sometimes, you know, talk about life a little bit. I know people don't watch me to hear about what Major Riot does outside of Magic the Gathering. Hell, I don't even know if people watch Major Riot to watch him play Magic the Gathering. People just show up and they're like, my God, I'm glad I don't top deck as many lands as he does, right? That's the main draw of the show. But, you know, I did start a little bit late today. I talked about non-Magic stuff for like 10 minutes or something. So I apologize about that. But, yeah, turn 2 win with Infect. What is that? You play Glistener Elf, right? That's the one, Glistener Elf. And then you have multiple mutagenic growths. And then like a scale up. And you could almost do it with Blight Agent on... No. Scale up on literally anything else, yeah. Scale up, the best uncommon from Modern Horizons 1. It's by far the best one that saw constructed play. Weather the Storm was a great common from Modern Horizons 1. Wasn't Arcum's Astrolabe also a common? So I guess it's not as good as that one, right? Because that one's banned. Just going to ban. I'm glad they didn't mess up so bad with this Modern Horizons 2. Modern Horizons 1, they were still in that whole, what they call that? Fire. They called it the Fire era of development. That it was War of the Spark, Throne of Eldraine, Modern Horizons 1. And Theros Beyond Death and Ikoria, right? Alright, ruthlessly swinging with everyone. I don't give a fuck. I thought about being cute and just swinging it with the Arbor Elf, but it's time to go overkill here. And... boom! That's right. What a great way to come back to Ponza and beat up on Mono Green Tron. Because that Thragtusk army fucked me up. Of course, I drew a lot of lands that one too. So, you know, normal. Alright, guys, that was only a damn 47-minute long match for Tron there. Maybe not that long. No, that's right. 47 minutes. So, again, I hope that man is having a good dinner tonight, whatever he was doing. Because he wasn't double queued when we started that match. So he must have double queued on up into, what, the Pioneer Challenge or whatever they're doing. What is that, Pioneer Cube? Like, that's what you want to do, man. I tried to queue up for a Modern Horizons 2 draft a couple weeks ago. And I couldn't find any players. Like, I sat there for literally 10 minutes because I was going to do a special video for y'all, but instead I had to do the Dungeons & Dragons one, which I didn't like doing. I broke that streak? Yeah, I guess I did. How about that? Ponza decided to do Ponza things. And not just be a Valakut deck with no fucking Valakuts. But yeah, I tried to play Modern Horizons 2 draft. And I was going to film it and everything, but I just got frustrated. I sat there for 10 minutes and not another player joined. I'm like, what the hell? Nobody plays draft in MTGO anymore. And I wasn't doing it like 1 in the morning. I was doing it at like 5 p.m. Doesn't make any sense. I guess people had other better things to do. It's probably true. But yeah, people aren't really playing today, probably because the leagues are ending or the season or whatever. So I will be back after today. I'll be back on Thursday. I wanted to play tomorrow since I've been gone for 4 days. But then I came to work today and I found out I have to do stuff extra hardcore tomorrow. So I will not be able to play tomorrow, sadly. Is Ren a budget issue or deliberate? Well, that's a good question, Dennis. I am not. How you doing, man? Glad you're here. I am not poor. I actually do have 4 copies in on MTGO. I also look at this mulligan. That's quality. I guess we can keep and just try to kill everything that moves. Basically mulligan anyway. Oh, that's a good hand. Man, what do I send back? I always want to send back Fury, but that seems like it could be a mistake. I'm going to send back Fury. Fuck it. But no, the reason I have the 1 Ren is because of legendary purposes in this deck. I used to run 2, but I've tried to diversify this deck over time to fit more, be more and more mid-range. And so that's why you still see Scavenging Oozes and Pillages and stuff in this version. No, I didn't take it that way at all. I meant like, so I do have 4 Ren and 6. I have 8 Ren and 6 in paper. There it is. We're gonna stomp on that fucker. I run it because it's a legendary, and I've had problems with this deck where it's got a lot of fluff in it, right? It's got basically it's a 28 land deck because I have 4 sprawls, 4 Utopia sprawls, 4 Arbor Elves, 20 lands. And so it's already bad enough top deck and fluff, and then sometimes when you top deck that second Ren and 6 and you already have one, it's just basically drawing another land. The only time, and Ren and 6 isn't a great planeswalker to have multiples of. I think like Liliana the Veil is an amazing one. If you can sometimes do 2 Liliana the Veils in 1 turn or back effects in the same turn, it's devastating on the opponent. Ren and 6 isn't that great for doing that. So it's just a legendary choice for me. Okay. Stomp on this damn thing. I don't even give it a chance. I don't even wait till their turn. I'm like, fuck that. Get that thing out of here. That is disgusting. I want nothing to do with that. So, is this mono red? They didn't show an Obosh, so maybe it's blue-red prowess. I don't know. But good question, Dennis. Appreciate the question, man. Appreciate you showing up, being here, and listening to my relatively... Why didn't they dash this? Listening to my... honest but questionable answer, right? Why did they not dash? I am confused. Well, Bloodbraid Elf it is. Probably Bloodbraid Elf, then immediately followed by the Klothys. Come on, Bloodbraid! Lightning Bolt! Oh, how about a Klothys right now? So I think what's going to happen here... is he's probably going to bolt my Bloodbraid Elf. So I'm making this decision now. It's an executive decision. My opinion is that he is holding a Lightning Bolt in hand. So if I try to hold this Bloodbraid Elf back as a blocker, it will get bolted, and I won't even swing for damage. I'm going to swing for damage here. I feel I'm strong enough here to swing. Looks like a mono red, so if he steals a card that has anything... Well, he's going to make a treasure token. Nope, he did not have a bolt. How about that? You're rooting for anything that doesn't play turn 1 Ragavan these days? Well, I'm glad you didn't catch me playing Jund or Grixis Death Shadow. And yes, I did try Ragavan in this. And Ragavan did not work very well for pawns, in my opinion, because I just don't have enough removal to get things out of its way. I just don't. I have 4 Lightning Bolts, 2 Stomps. I think I was playing 4 Stomps at the time, and just Stomp's not that great of a removal card in Modern. So a lot of times my Ragavans would just sit here. They would just sit and just completely do nothing. And it sucked. How bad am I going to get punished here for having let this Ragavan? Okay, Chalice of the Void on 1. That ain't bad at all. That's fine. What? What is that? Eldrazi Temple suddenly comes in. What the hell? Alright. Yeah, eat that other Ragavan. That's good. I don't think I want to play this Forest because I want to try and get a red source. If I get a red source, yeah, let's just toss everything in my hand here. Hope I don't look too stupid doing this. Turn on Klothys. Get multiple blockers. Now there's mono red Eldrazi. I just got done dealing with mono green Eldrazi Tron. Obligator and Fury. Well, anything with red's got Fury these days. Which I'm barely. All right. Look at that. So, man, it's a weird thing here because against the mono green Eldrazi, I ended up keeping all my Blood Moons and Pillages in because they still really heavily rely on Eldrazi Temple. And it worked out really well. I really don't have anything for them if that's Eldrazi Tron, right? Normally it's Eldrazi Tron, I take out like Lightning Bolts and put in Cindervines, which may still be good. But they're running fucking Ragavan, so I want to have my Lightning Bolts. Scavenging Ooze still does fine. They also run 4 Moons in the side? They must have like 1 Waste or something. Oh, sup, Cole? I know who you are. Man. Well, I don't want to take out all my Blood Moons just in case I can catch them with their pants down in Eldrazi Temple or something, but I'll bring in the Cindervines, I think, just in case they're running artifacts. I don't know. Gut Shot? I should bring in the Gut Shot. This is perfect. If Aku, you're still watching, you could just run me down. I could have the 2 mana Gut Shot. What is this? Or 2 life Gut Shot, 2 mana Gut Shot, to kill that Ragavan. Greedily kill it. I can't keep this. I gotta mulligan it. I can try to keep this. I guess Bloodbraid on bottom. I'm only keeping Fury because he showed Ragavan. Gut Shot better than Bolts? I don't know about that. Like, let me speed dial Reed Duke and see what he feels about that. Be like, hey Reed, Gut Shot or Lightning Bolt? I think he'd probably drop his fucking fork out of his fucking, like, you know, banquet meal or something, whatever the hell he's been eating lately. What is this? There's a Ragavan now. Chalice of the Void on 1. You got it. No problem. Top deck Arbor Elf coming right now. It's coming, boys. It looks like Blood Moon was a bad decision. Oh, it's a Bloodbraid Elf. Yeah, I'll play Wooded Foothills. What? The hell's a tacky? There's a Matter Reshaper. Alright, so Pillage definitely would be good here. Wow, that is some excellent land drawing. And the only thing Klothys has to eat right now are lands. And hopefully get that to change soon. Probably a Thought-Knot Seer coming. Just letting everyone know. Thought-Knot coming, I would assume. Here it comes. Oh, it's just another different extra Matter Reshaper. That lightning bolt looks pretty good. Oh, fuck, I should have my draw on. God damn it. Oh, well. So this does what? Deals 2 damage to each opponent. Okay, I'll have to pay attention to that later. I can kill both of these. Thought not. That's right. I can kill both of these Matter Shapers. Do I dare do it, guys? Do I say I give 0 fucks and just go, I'm going it. God damn it. It's a Fury 1 turn ahead. Oh, my God. This man's insane, they say. Oh! Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Don't care about that right now. What the hell is all this stuff? What the hell? Spicy chips that look like little rods? What? Are those like combos? That's the only thing I know about is combos. What? And then he got a Chalice of the Void. Hopefully he doesn't. He can only put that on 1, right? It doesn't count waste. Can they put it on 2? Not that I have many 2-drops. I got Scavenging Ooze. I guess I got Cinder Vines in now. I don't know. I mean, Bone Crusher Giant's not that scary. Not yet, at least. We might. I don't know. I don't really check that kind of stuff. We got combos. Those are pretty tough to find. This thing's got... I've got double strike, so... Sure. Cork boy, don't you know how to read? There it is. There's our friend Thoughtnot. God damn it. Gotta take the Bloodbraid Elf. Nothing else makes sense. I can't cast the Lightning Bolt. Ooh, now I can. I think I want to hit that waste, actually. Yeah. Let's take out Matter Shaper. So your is Heliod red, not white? No, it's red and green. Tacky's in Florida. Yeah, I think I know what you guys are talking about. Thank you kindly, MST Carby. Thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate that. So what do I want to do here? Do I want to hit... I probably need to hit the waist. I think that makes the most amount of sense here. As much as I would love to kill Chalice of the Void, so I get my lightning bolts, I'm going to swing viciously with my Fury. Probably get this Thought-Knot Seer out of here, but draw a card in the process. And then I will also destroy the waste. It'd be insane if this guy took it. Okay, yeah, he's not that crazy. I wonder why he let his Bone Crusher Giant die. That didn't make any sense. Maybe he thought I wouldn't block it? I don't know. Oh, good. Another different extra land. But yeah. There you go, buddy. Yeah, I pillaged the waste. It died. God damn it. Now I need a little bit more help. Alright, how about a Seasoned Pyro? Oh, a Bloodbraid Elf. That's excellent as well. Eat Thought-Knot. Please don't cascade into a 1-mana card. I beg of you, Bloodbraid. Yeah, I like those combos. I like the cheese combos. Like, they have the pretzel outside and the cheese. That's some good shit. That's some really good shit, actually. You know, I used to love chicken and a biscuit. Come on, Bloodbraid. But that shit, you need like 3 gallons of water. Cast it. I will cast it just because I don't want to top deck that. So, yeah, it's being cast. And, do we swing here? I don't see why not. I mean, if he wants to keep trading creatures while I have a creature that gains me life and deals him damage, I'm okay with this. He does not. Goaded? What the hell does that mean? But yeah, whenever I eat chicken and biscuit, man, I need so much water. And it's like you start eating them and you're like, oh, these are all right. And then like halfway through the family size bag, I'm like, man, I don't. These are kind of rough. And then, you know, all of a sudden, Chalice on 0, I guess, to stop a cascade. But then towards the end, you're like, I can keep doing this. Fuck. Double Blood Moon is not enough to get Klothys as a creature. It's close, though. No, it needs to get to 7. So I'm gonna cast both Blood Moons. That way you can't do this either. We got here Lightning Bolt. Okay. So he found a way to make colorless mana here. Aggressively swing here. Oh, greatest of all time for chicken and biscuit. I remember for a while they had pork and a biscuit. Whatever happened to that? That was only around for like 6 months, like fucking 15, 20 years ago. Pork and a biscuit. I had it. It just, I don't know, wasn't as good. Oh no! A fucking reality smash out of nowhere. He's got to hold one back. He can't risk having Klothys become a creature. He sends them both. This is a wild, wild man. I guess no matter what, I'll gain 2 life with Klothys. Come on. Anything that is a permanent here. No! You ass! God damn it. Fuck. Stupid Chalice on 1. Yeah, I mean, I just gotta hold back here. We don't have a lightning bolt. Well, you can't have a lightning bolt. It'll get countered. So thank God I had Blood Moon for that. I'm gonna hold this land, make it look like I got a lot of shit in my hand. So I'm gonna have to block the Bone Crusher and hope he doesn't have another Bone Crusher. Fuck. That makes it even tougher for me to win. Because Blood Rain will make this thing become 4. The Devotion. Top deck Pillage. Piggly Wiggly? I've been to a Piggly Wiggly. It's a funny name for a store. Am I hype? I don't know. I'm tired as fuck. Maybe that's why I'm hyped. It's because I don't have enough energy to get angry. That's what's going on. Fuck is this? Chalice on 2. Oh, fuck. We lose. Wow. See, what a terrible decision it was all along to pillage the Chalice of the Void on 1. It seemed right at the time, but it was so wrong in the end. Alright, well, he got me. Sad. Bold, unable to win. Chalice on 0, 1, and 2. I still kind of like these Blood Moons, because he would have been able to beat me even quicker if I didn't. I guess we'll take out the Blood Moon, though, right? Blood Moon for what? Obstinate Baloth? guess. You're right. You're right, Dennis. Maybe he had multiple different extra reality smashers in hand. You're absolutely right. He may have had a whole hand of Thought-Knot Seers or something too. So, you know. Yeah, sure. Keep. I mean, it's not great, but hey, that Baloth's gonna gain me 4 life and be a blocker against Thought-Knot Seer that draws me a card. So, good there. All right. So this is Red Eldrazi. This is always intense. Look, I have a backup accelerant, but I shouldn't be. Pillage is going to be weird to use here. I basically have to use it on the Chalice. Excellent draw. Yeah, we'll play the Baloth now. A nice 4/4 on turn 2, right? That's going to gain me 4 life. He's like, oh shit, here comes Bloodbraid. Oh my god, it's Bloodbraid Elf. Nope, just a fat ass, pissed off Baloth. Very obstinate, very stubborn creature. It won't die even though it has multiple arrows in its back. Alright. See what we can do. No Bloodbraid, I wish. I'm an extremely strong Bloodbraid. Turn 2. Could have cascaded just about anything. Have been great. Maybe it was wrong to fucking take out the Blood Moon. It's really tough. So we're obviously going to hit a land here. Baloth swing for 4. I'd be happy with that. Just everybody be running Bloodbraid out. Be a lot more Bloodbraids in the game. They banned all the other Cascades except Bloodbraid. They're not going to do that. It doesn't really matter here. I'll go after the Waste, though. Seems better. It's a relatively fair Cascade card. No, it's not. It's actually not because we have fucking, it has 3/2 haste. Elemental? What's happening here? What is that? What does that mean? What? What elemental is that? Mr. Same Hat? You say I need to wear a different extra hat? I do have more hats than this. Maybe I should at some point, huh? What is this here for elemental? Like, what the fuck? Swing for 4. Baloth getting in there. Big old Baloth. Gonna win the whole damn game by itself. And I didn't even get it for free, folks. I hard casted this Baloth. Paid 4 mana. I did cheat in. It was a turn 2 Baloth. But, you know, whatever. I'll hit the Rampant Ruins. I mean, this says elemental. I don't know what that's about. No! God damn it. Fuck. The fuck is that? Local strip club? Do they have strip clubs in my state? I think they have one. It's right next to where the Mariners play. What is that one called? Showgirls or something? Sure. Yeah, there's one. I think there's one in the entire state. And I think they made a law. I think why they all went away in particular. What the fuck? I think they all went away because of they made a law where you had to be like, wow, thank you, deck. You're so fucking good, deck. Thank you, deck. God damn it. So frustrating the deck becomes like this. It's just like, just nothing but sprawls and lands. And we're going to lose. Like, for real. I mean, I appreciate the double. One got countered. But we are in serious fucking shit. There's Scavenging Ooze. I could have really used that. Fuck. I think it'd be better for him to cast Bonecrusher Giant. But he's going to cast Ooze instead. Why? He doesn't have green mana. Such a bizarre thing. Alright, let's top deck another worthless fucking card here. Come on, give me that land. 3 in a row. Klothys. It's pretty fucking bad right now because there's a fucking Relic of Regenis on the field. Surprised he didn't use it there. That was pretty bad play from the opponent, but whatever. So whatever, yeah, so now, oh my god, such a terrible, terrible, terrible match here. The deck is not functioning. I can't eat anything with Klothys doubly hard because he's got these treasures for the Scavenging Ooze. So I need a top deck like Fury right now. Is my only hope, I think, is Fury. I think that's about it. I need to find Fury, hard cast that bitch, and just go for it. You know, I mean, for real. That's all it's shot at in hell I got. It's a Bloodbraid Elf. We need to target something that's not in my graveyard that's not a creature, so the Scavenging Ooze doesn't get up. So we gotta target the Pillage. And then he'll eat that either with Ooze or he'll draw a card with Relic, whichever one. Come on, Bloodbraid. Let's cascade into anything that's a permanent. And then we can get Klothys on, pressure him hard with the God of Destiny. No, he's going to eat that with Ooze. That's better than having the Relic go off there. So, misses here will be Lightning Bolt. What happened there? Oh, is he going to now use Relic of Progenitus? Okay. No, he didn't. What the fuck? What the hell? Why? And he gained one. He lost 1 life total there. I don't know what happened there, but whatever. Sure. All right. Come on, Bloodbraid. Season Pyro. Lightning Bolt. Hopes and dreams crushed. What the fuck? If I bolt him, he's down to 5. That doesn't make any sense. Oh. Just bolt Ragavan? Lightning Bolt on a 2-1. Yeah, I guess. Bolt Ragavan. Gross. No swing. I'll let him come through if he wants to. Come hither. Fuck. Would you like to draw a card now? I don't know what happened there. He like got confused or something and ate a creature, gained 1 life, but then lost 2 life, so he lost a total of 1. And I gained 2 life, so, I mean, worked out for me, I guess. Unless the Scavenging Ooze dominates the rest of the game as a 3-3. Still not using Relic. It's like he's forgotten it exists. If he swings here with everything, I think we probably let it happen. Because I really don't want to not have Klothys potentially swing back here. And this takes me down to what, 7? Now he's got to worry about him having Reality Smasher in hand. Is this Chalice on? No, it's a Thought-Knot Seer. Alrighty, this is a blocker. Okay, so I really, really need your help right now, Klothys. Anything other than a land here, please, Lord. Oh my God! That is disgusting. That is absolute fucking filth. Wow. Why does this deck hate me so fucking bad sometimes? Just what the fuck, man? I needed to tell, yeah, not Klothys or land. Anything would have worked there, basically. Just about anything. So now we've lost. I can't, I took a gamble. It wouldn't have mattered anyways. If even I would have blocked. So I guess we hit the Bone Crusher Giant here. Go down to 2. And probably die. Seasoned Pyro suddenly shows up. Okay, I guess Lightning Bolt. Yep. Okay. How about 2 Lightning Bolts? Or 1 Lightning Bolt? Can I say, no, I can get 2 Lightning Bolts. What am I talking about? 2 bolts. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? You gotta be kidding me. Oh my God. Oh man, that is painful to endure. No way to win. No way to stop this. Unreal. Absolutely unfucking real. Unbelievable. They can just do this too, right? Well, they have 1 more land. They can't do it anyways. They can't do that. Wow. Klothys, you fucked me up so bad. Realistically, that only had to be a Lightning Bolt to give me another shot. But yeah, we're just dead. Wow. Losing this fucking my deck says, why don't you take a sharp, shiny object and go get yourself a good slice of cake. You know, that's always good. Fuck. That is terrible. Yeah, it's neat. People need to quit fucking around. Just start playing regular Eldrazi-tron. God damn it. I had 2 really, really important draws there. And both were fucking Klothys. That's why we don't play more than 1 legendaries. The only one I play more of 1 than is Klothys, because it is so good. But there it showed why it's so bad to have multiple legendaries of the same in the deck. It's just so bad. It's so bad as a legendary. Not that it shouldn't be a legendary. I'm not saying that. It definitely needs to be a legendary. That'd be insane if you could have 4 on the field at once. But, God, fuck. God damn it. Just about anything else would have done it there. Just Bone Crusher Giant Lightning Bolt. Chandra. You know, imagine how good Chandra would have been there. That is rough. Lord. Oh, God. All right. Hardest working and least fortunate. That's great. Sounds pretty accurate, though. Andy Awkward. I'm sure I've played this guy before. He was last seen 16 days ago playing Crashing Footfalls. So I recognize him. Sure. Now he's got Luris this time. It's not Temur Rhinos. This might hurt, but I want to draw another land, so we will shock ourselves here. Have a real hard time beating Rhinos? Yeah, they're really tough to beat with Ponza. I'm hoping that you know, I did draw another land. This thing's an asshole card. Yeah, let's just stomp on that, paying the extra, I guess. Alrighty. Yeah, it is hammer time. Let's hope that Engineered Explosives can do its fucking job today, huh? That's why I put it in the side. This is the best deck in the game, like, without a doubt. This is by far the best deck. There's Hammer Time. I mean, Urza Saga, Springleaf Drum, Sigarda's Aid, another Fury. It's time, though, folks. It is authentic, real time. 4. Bloodbraid Elf. Come on, Bloodbraid. Do something. Renin 6. I guess that's something. Alright, swing on in. So these are going to be, this is going to be a 2-2. I was really hoping for Blood Moon there. Pure Steel Paladin. Shadow Sphere. So it becomes a 3-3? Yes. We can kill that. Barely. Just barely. Cast. Massive Explosion. Alright, swing for 3. Now we just got to deal with that. So that's going to become a 3-3 as well. A 4-4. So I just got to hope they have any more artifacts, you know. Just, you know. I guess I can ping them with the Ren, too. I mean, this is going to get fucking stupid. No, it's going to be a 6-6, right? Well, no, they got to equip it with Shadow Spear first. Pure Steel's off the field. Oh! Why not? Pillage! Help! Oh, Pure Steel now. Sure. This is a risky ass fucking thing. He doesn't know I... Damn it! Alright, we just need Pillage off the top. That's fucking Lightning Bolt. This deck is unbeatable. I just don't know how you're supposed to beat this thing. It's so fucking good. All thanks to Urza Saga. He doesn't even need to have this card in hand. He just needs to find one of 4 fucking Urza Sagas and puts it on the field. And I can't, if I don't find Blood Moon, I can't deal with it. I just don't see how you're supposed to be able to beat this deck. Like, not even a control deck could stop that. I've got nothing. Like, I've literally got nothing. The only thing I have is I could double strike the Pure Steel, right? Swing Fury in. What? He's just going to take it, though. Swing Fury in. He blocks it, right? This is a fantasy world. This is a fantasy world here that he actually blocks this fucking thing. He blocks it. Takes 6. Then I cast another Fury. And then bolt the Pure Steel. Right? That is a total of 13 damage. I think that's the only possible way out of this. And we're going to fucking do it. I don't want him to... I don't want to send the Bloodbraid Elf either because he'll just block that. So, here we go. Will my plan work? Now, if he takes it all, he's down to 8. Which doesn't matter. I can't do 8 more damage. No matter how hard I try. Alright, he took it. I mean, he's gonna fall for my master plan here. Right, he takes 6 there. Okay. Now. Yes. Fury again. Deals 4. Untap. Lightning Bolt. Jesus Christ. My God. Good Lord. Oh. That's a 6/6. Does he have one more artifact? That did take a lot of resource maneuver, but guess what? It's dead. Oh, yeah. I should have known the Inkmoth Nexus. Yeah. Yep, stupid Inkmoth. Another land. Yeah, just not, no. I can't even possibly win here. All right, this is easily the best deck in the game. There's nothing even close to it. I mean, we're gonna bring Engineered Explosives in. Name them for 1. Cindervines has to come in. Just everything is so good that it's just so difficult for me to decide what to take out. Because Chandra is probably the only obvious one. Everything else looks like it can stay in. Because I still need Graveyard Hate to deal with Lurrus. I can take out Klothys. Klothys is generally pretty bad here. So Klothys can come out. I still kind of like the idea of relics. Blood Moon is bad, but it's so good at the same time. Like, it's bad because they're a mono white, but they have Urza Saga and Ink Moth. So I'm always okay with leaving it in. Pillage is amazing. Yeah, I mean, I think this is what we go with. Endurance is the other card I guess I could bring in instead of Scavenging Ooze, but at the same time, it's worse than Scavenging Ooze. So I'm just going to go with this and try my best. I mean, that's all I can do against Hammer Time. I have not beaten this deck. Let me go through my papers here. Give me a moment here. It might take a while for me to find a time I defeated this deck. I did defeat Hammer Time on August 31st. So it is possible to defeat this thing. Chakra? What is that? Is that something from like Land of the Lost? Isn't the name of the thing they called in Land of the Lost Chakra? Upkeep. Wasn't it Chaka? Chakra? I don't remember. I need some like Master Splinter fucking words of wisdom here. Donatello, shut the fuck up. What is that? What the hell is that? Yeah, I get another forest here. Let him draw a card. Yeah, nothing I can do here. Yeah, I just gotta let him draw a card here. No, you can draw your fucking card. There you go. What? If you think positive, positive thinks about you. What? Huh? What's that? It really doesn't matter too much here. Sure. Prismatic Ending. I think it would have been served you more, sir, to kill the Arbor Elf, but what do I know, right? I mean, whatever, dude. I think it would have been better to kill Arbor Elf, but hey, whatever. Maybe it actually was better. I need to find another red source, don't I? Joke's on me. I can't hear the laughter anymore. Do I want to do this? Play the Arbor Elf? Because I don't want him to draw another card. Yeah, I mean, we'll just sit here. I'll stomp the shit out of something. Ugh, gross. Disgusting. So this stupid Springleaf Drum is going to be a problem. Okay. It's helping me out a little bit. Oh, yeah, Ornithopter just blocked. That's why I didn't swing last time. Yeah, I can play an Arbor Elf here, though. Alrighty. I'm ready to bolt. Welding Jar? Fuck. Doesn't do anything against the, Ah, damn. Welding jar doesn't do anything against pillage, though. I can't get through right now. Just got to kill that giver. I don't have questing beast anymore. I mean, yeah, we cast it. What am I thinking? Untap this one. Thinking. Come on, Pyro. Find me something good. Give me some goodies. That could be good. All right. Can't swing. Oh, I could have cast Bone Crusher Giant. Oh, I forgot it's there. That's bad. Yep, that's my bad. The fuck is this? Adds Lurrus. Sure. You got it, bud. Hopefully this Bloodbraid Elf will cascade into Pillage. So I can take out the damn... Springleaf Drum. It's another different Sprawl. Is that worth putting on? Sure, why not? Oh, I took Klothys out. Maybe it's not. I think it's still good, so I don't have to worry about drawing it, even though I'm not really shuffling my deck anymore. It's probably not worth me putting this on, but you know what? Fuck it, I will. Major Ride and Mana. Kit Kat bars and coffee. Swing, creatures, swing. Cheech and Chong, I don't know. I haven't really liked those movies. Those movies kind of suck. Like, I don't really get the humor. They're like, hey, man, I'm high. It's like, wow, that's really great writing. You know? It's kind of like Jim Carrey movies. Like, I've seen a lot of Jim Carrey movies, and sometimes they're kind of cool. But a lot of times just like, this sucks. What? Oh, no. Oh, my God. That is some bullshit right there. I told you I needed to find Pillage to get rid of that Springleaf fucking Drum. Now I'm just dead. What is this? What is this? Maybe I shouldn't cast this. Maybe I should wait to hold another Pyromancer. I don't fucking know. Ugh, fuck it. Oh yeah. I still have enough mana for the Pyro tokens. I don't think swinging there would have made any sense. And here's Lurrus. I just don't understand what's wrong with this deck some fucking times. You know, it's like I tried everything I could possibly try here. And it's just not going to work out. Like, one, this is the best deck in the game by far. It's not even fucking close. Like, this is by far the best deck in the game. It's not even close to being anything other than the best deck. It's the best deck. There's nothing I think that's even comparable to it. Pillage, that's Scavenging Ooze. A little late. But yeah, I'm dead now. There's just nothing I can do here. At least Scavenging Ooze can get Giver Runes out. I mean, we'll take our little victories that we can. It's just unbelievable. This deck is unstoppable. It's just, I don't know how you're supposed to beat this thing. Like, I don't know. I can't think of any possible way. I mean, even fucking control decks, like it just doesn't make any sense. Like, how do you defeat this deck? How? Maybe if I got Engineered Explosives, if I can survive long enough to get Engineered Explosives on the field, then maybe, just maybe, I can still win this, but I doubt it. Right? I mean, this is like just trash. This right here is pure shit. A 12-13. I mean, I'm not dead to that. Okay. I block with the Pyromancer. How much power do I have here? 4, 7, 9, 12, 13. I do have 13 here, guys. But, you know, it's got 0 equip here. I'm just going to take it and see if I can't top deck Engineered Explosives. I mean, that's my that's my only hope here, guys. It's pretty sad, isn't it? Not that Engineered Explosives even work, right? Because Welding Jar is there. Right? I don't think it will work. Just a friendly Bloodbraid. Sure. Bloodbraid, whatever you do, it's not going to work. Oh, Cindervines. How about that? Oh, I can't even do it because the Esper Sentinel. That's right. Okay. That's it. Alright, so, yeah, we couldn't even done because Esper Sentinel's absolutely fucking broken in this fucking shit, too. Fuck these people. Tila plays Hammer Time. It's unbelievably strong. Like, I think it's the strongest deck since Hogak. Like, I can't figure out how to beat it. Because even if I had Engineered Explosive, it would never work because Esper Sentinel. It's way too good. It's way too good. And there's really no good answer to ban anything in it. Right? I mean, are they just going to ban Pure Steel? Are they going to ban Esper Sentinel? No, they're not going to ban either one of those. Lurrus, I mean, I don't think Lurrus is the problem here. Urza's Saga is the only card that makes sense to ban, but I'm not even sure if that's what they want to do anyways. They're going to have to call Brad Nelson. He's going to put down his 4th meal. His 4th meal at noon, he's going to put down. He's going to bring his glasses back up to his face. He's going to untuck his shirt. And he's going to answer the phone. He's going to say, no, I don't want that banned yet. Give it another year. So they're like, oh, okay. Just hang up, and that's going to be it. Fuck. I don't think you can beat that deck. Like, I think, like, no matter what deck you bring in, you will lose to Hammer Time probably 70% of the time. I think it's that fucking good. Like, I have tried beating it with so many different decks now, and I just can't. I can't. Gut Shot? Oh, a Gut Shot could maybe beat it. That's right. I could have double Gut Shot on that Pure Steel Paladin before the artifact equipment hits the field. You are correct that the double Gut Shot might have gotten there. You know, they may have gotten there with it, the double Gut Shot. But I'm so tired of this fucking Hammer Time. At first it started out kind of as like a cute meme deck, and then just all of a sudden like more fucking shit came out for it. Just all of a sudden Esper Sentinel and fucking Urza Saga shows up, and we're like, what the fuck happened? This was a silly deck. Now nobody can beat it. You know, it's like, And I really hate decks like this where it's just there's really nothing that can beat it. Where it's just so high above the other ones, it feels like even the other best decks, like even the most degenerate other decks, like Temur Rhinos, Living End, Blue Red Delver, you know, all those decks I don't think are as good or even close to his Hammer Time. But what annoys me is at my locals, there's a guy who only plays the very best deck. The very best deck. Whatever deck has the highest percentage on MTG Goldfish, that is what he's playing. I've never seen him not play the best deck at that exact moment in time. This Friday, when I go to my locals, he is still going to be on Hammer Time. He'll be on Hammer Time until it gets banned or something else happens. And he feels so fucking smug all the time for like a decade now. This guy has only played the very best deck because he has no natural self-esteem. So he has to rely on other people's card choices, other people giving fucking tech videos and shit, and he thinks that he's the next fucking Reed Duke. It's fucking terrible. So I got to put up with that too. So that's why I really get upset at the top tier decks. Lucky he's the only guy that does that. I mean, for real. He's the only guy that has to play the tier 0 deck. Yeah, Red Black Lurrus. See, that's another great deck. Rakdos Lurrus. I think that's an amazing deck. Like, and it's no match for it. I mean, it's just like I played Grixis Shadow, and Grixis Shadow right now is really good. I think maybe the best it's ever been. Well, maybe not that good, but and I'm like, how the hell do I beat this? What the fuck? I almost beat that guy I'm talking about at locals with Jund, and he almost shit his pants. Pants almost exploded with shit from that guy. But no, he got the top deck Inkmoth Nexus to make the construct token 1 power and toughness more than I could handle. So, fuck. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today. We're going to end the day like we normally do with a nice, hefty loss to Hammer Time. I tried my best, and it's just my best will not do against that. I have no answers for that deck. I just don't know what to do. Southern Hospitality, folks. Yeah, a lot of big people down there. So, guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back on Thursday. I am unable to play tomorrow because of work-related purposes. I did not expect that. I showed up today for work after my vacation. They're like, hey, you got to do this tomorrow. I'm like, fuck. So, I will be back on Thursday. Let's do some shout-outs here. Shout-outs to Thek Gage. Thanks for stopping by, Gage. And we'll have to see how your recall election goes today, right? You got some pretty weird candidates going right now. Cole Nature, Manure Butt, Aku TV. That's a pretty good name. Who else we got up in here? Dennis Aksoy. What else do we got here? Stompy Wire. And the MTG bot and the Night bot for keeping me company. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, Newsom's is going to win. I mean, it's like in my state. There is Jay Inslee could be the governor of Washington. I could time travel 1,000 years into the future, and somehow Jay Inslee is still governor of Washington. I'd be like, what the fuck? And he'd be like, I am alive through machine, and the voters keep voting me in. There's no max term limits. There's no age restrictions. It's like, what? And they still would. I am convinced that in this state, Adolf Hitler himself could come back, be resurrected through the fucking Dragon Balls or something, and he'd put a D next to his name, run in Seattle, and he would win in a massive landslide. They'd be like, well, yeah, that stuff he did was bad, but says he's going to have a $50 minimum wage, so yeah, let's get him in here. I mean, that's what they do, unfortunately, in big cities, right? It's just, they're like, oh, well, he got a D next to his name. I got to vote for him. So, anyways, it's kind of that way out in the rural areas where I live, right? I mean, there's nobody with a D next to their name who's going to get voted in where I live. It's just not happening. But, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. 1 and 2 on the day. I tried my best. Best didn't do. Fucking losing to Red Eldrazi. At least it's a different neat deck, right? I just lost not because it's broken, or I lost because the deck failed me. Too many Klothoses and too many lands. Defeated Tron, so those of you who enjoy watching Tron get beat up on, at least the Mono G version, classic Tron, you got to see that. I got ran over. I got stampeded on game 1 by just a massive herd of Thragtusk. Huge, the largest herd of Thragtusk I've seen in years. That is that many Thragtusk is like a legend in the Native American or Native whatever country those Thragtusks come from, because that is just something due to people coming over and stealing the land and culture and everything. It's like the buffalo herds just disappeared, right? Yeah, good night, Stompy Wire. Thank you for stopping by and putting up with me. I really appreciate it, Stompy. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. If you watched on Twitch, please consider following. If you watched on YouTube, please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. If you're watching or if you'd like to join me on Twitter, go ahead and follow me on there. That way you can know that I'm going live. And once in a while, I'll post something about, maybe I need to have a good rant about Hammer Time on there and say @Brad Nelson or something, and he'll block me. I mean, I think he already blocked me, but well, no, he couldn't have blocked me, but he will. He will. And I'll be back on Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific time for more Ponza action. I do have a 1K this weekend at my locals. I will be taking Ponza to it, so I'll let you guys know about that after the weekend. But I will first see you on Thursday for more Ponza action. All right, everyone? So be safe out there. Have fun. Have a good time. Stay cool. Eat something good. Drink something tasty. Spend some time with your sweetheart. Just about anything. All right, guys. Catch you on Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. All right? Peace!